Feed the hungry and help those in trouble. Then your light will shine out from the darkness, and the darkness around you will be as bright as day. Those words from Isaiah 58:10 describe the mission of Haiti ARISE. Haiti ARISE is a faith-based humanitarian organization located in the semi-rural outskirts of Grand Goave, in the southwest area of the Caribbean island of Haiti. Here, treed mountains rise from the beautiful sandy beaches. Mango, banana, and coconut trees abound. In January of 2010, an earthquake of a 7.2 magnitude struck Haiti. It damaged the technical institution, their perimeter walls, and water tower located on the 5-acre site of Haiti ARISE. It was the first major earthquake to strike the country in 170 years, and it killed 300,000 people.
I was a slave. I don't want to forget that. That lady that I was a slave to took me to church at 5 years old, and I gave my life to Jesus Christ. So I look at it. Whatever happened to me when I was a slave, I look at it as a blessing. Because maybe if I stayed home with my parents, I would be a voodoo priest. But God knew what He was doing, got me out at a very early age. I was blessed and very fortunate not to grow up around voodoo. And anyway, in the children's home, the children was connected with a local church. And the local church, 14, 15 years old, 16, I became the youth leader, associate pastor of that church. And then the lady, one of the sponsors that I had when I was in the children's home, came down from Canada to visit. And why exactly about the time I was to graduate high school, came down and said, "Mark, when you finish high school, what would you like to do?" By then I had lots of vision. I wanted to become a lawyer, a doctor, and all of those things. And then she was on her way going to Jamaica to a conference, and that conference was being held at a Bible school. And then when she left the conference, she sent me a letter and said, "Mark, I found this wonderful Bible school. I would like you to go there." Really, that started the journey that God was taking me.
The name Haiti ARISE. ARISE is an acronym. It means actively raising individuals to serve and evangelize. Serving, it's not just meaning spiritually, but serving their own community, serving their own people to make this a better place. And evangelizing, obviously, is to bring the hope of the gospel to the people. So it's been amazing to see God at work. When we have clinics, when we have teams that come and do clinics 4 times a year, we serve about 1,000 people in a week. And of course the church is the heart of it all, the heartbeat of everything we're doing. It's our desire to see people come to know Jesus.
This is the preschool to grade 5 school that was constructed after the earthquake. It was sort of part of the 5-year plan, but everything got ramped up after the earthquake in 2010. So this school was constructed. There's 350 students here from preschool right up to grade 5.
Okay, for the footings and for the columns.
Well, he would have to come back.
Well, or we can just hide his passport for a couple of days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Courtyard here. And on the right-hand side, we've got basically the administration plus the pharmacy. On this left side, we have all the treatment rooms. Yes, directly behind me here is sort of almost a typical living situation. That I'm talking about the little shack there, or plastic. And there's the new house for a family. Another Haiti ARISE house, right? Yeah. You can tell the Haiti ARISE house is a solid concrete roof.
Since the time he's been here in 2004, when the kids would be out singing voodoo songs, now you rarely hear that, and just kids out, singing Christian songs, and Bible songs and things like that, praising the Lord. Okay, this is their main property. It's a 7-acre property. It's going to house the children's village. So here's the central area, all right, which would be out where those goats are, right there. Those 3 goats. That'd be kind of right in the middle. And that's an elementary, middle school, and then a high school. And then a huge multi-purpose church facility and classrooms.
And God put in our heart to establish a children's village. So when we go out there, find those kind of children, the slave children, bring them in a place. We build small apartment, 4 or 5 children per apartment, and then train couple or a mature person that can come and raise 4 or 5 children. As the children get up in the morning, give them a hug, give them a kiss, comb their hair, shower them, send them to school, cook for them, come back home. Raise them as a family unit. We give those children an experience. They go to school, they have Jesus in their heart. When they finish high school, there is a technical school they can go to, learn a skill, learn a trade, and then face their future. With Jesus in their heart, take care of their family, go back to community, create businesses in community, and then return, the country will be changed.
In our luxury bus on the way to the compound.
Walking the mile.
We're gonna walk away back.
We seek to do God's will, and my husband and I are retired.
Mark and Lisa realized that the foundation of education is absolutely critical to the development of this country.
There seems to be a real camaraderie, connection with them. We're really having fun out there.
There's a lot of contentment here, even with what the situation is. They just amaze me every day. The children, the joy that they have with nothing, and what simple things bring them such amazing joy, and how we need to step back and take some of that to heart.
It's really cool to see the impact that Haiti ARISE is having on their neighbors in this community.
And this is replacing the technical school that collapsed during the earthquake. They had 350 students here. This part you see is only the bottom half of the beam, and then there will be another 8 inches on top of this, and then the floor will be poured over everything.
Soin de Haiti ARISE pour prendre soin petit.
So God took care of Haiti ARISE, and we turn Haiti ARISE can take care of God's people. That God is really in one accord with this ministry here.
He's doing a great things in Gangwave, especially for the youth.
Et puis Haiti ARISE aide me gagner une belle caille.
And Haiti ARISE build me a nice house. Thank you.
And all the
missionaries that come and go to Haiti ARISE, thank you.
Now I am also part of the church. I'm the one who in charge to leading the worship team and these ministries. This is my calling from God to helping into His house.
I was born here. I take my hat.
Mission tout en pile respect. Moi dis mission en bon travail et là pour m'accompagner dans toute ça la.
I take my hat off for this organization, and I give my word that I will be beside this organization and whatever they're doing.
Because I would like to help my church, my country, in my city. I love my people. I love Haiti. I love Grand Guave. I love some Canadians come here. I love some Americans. I love people. I have a big vision.
Trois bases ça yo.
There are three things:
spiritual,
social,
et économique.
And economic.
Les toutes transformations ça fin fait bien.
Once we transform that kind of things,
n'a bon pays côté monde capable vivre.
Will be a Haiti where people can live.
Monday morning, we started with Bible teaching.
Education is not government funded like it is in North America for primary and secondary kids. So unless a family has money, a child can't go to school.
The need is great for sponsors, but the opportunities for people that are skilled to come down and train up these individuals, for example.
Chris and Kathy are building a team to come back in November, and God willing and finances and stuff, I definitely want to be a part of that.
We did pop bottle drives, hamburger sales, and so today we have many churches all over Canada and the US that support Haiti ARISE.
We are here to give them hope that we have found in Jesus Christ. We are here to give them a skill so they can provide for themselves, family, community, and country.
You really don't need any special talent. Lots of special talent is important because there's specialized needs here. But there's work for everybody to do.
Invest in the children, we give them education, we give them a skill, Jesus Christ in their heart. You know, our country will be changed. Voodoo will lose power. The devil will lose its grip over this country because Jesus will be lifted up.